nice big glass of water, and then get on with the next 4-hour race. Yeah, it would be hot. Yeah, it needs to be, doesn't it? And I think in the end, I don't know if we'd have 16 cars. No, that's not what I meant. Oh my god. That's a soundbite, isn't it? I think I might need a bacon sandwich. Thank you, Jason. Keeps the way to yellow. Pete, you are so true. I'll say that to Max. Yeah, I'll say that to Max. I know it was a funny thing to say, but yeah. If your wee is white, you're all good. If it's a bit yellow, you need to at least get down the pub. Can't believe we've done 61 laps. Like it's nothing, you know, literally like, yeah, whatever. Wonder how much money we're going to get for this. They're not very generous with their credits, are they? No, you don't want it yellow, Coders, no. No JD. Orange is bad. Yes, it is bad. Yes. That's a different stream altogether. No JD. I'd love a JD now, but there's no way I'm putting alcohol into the equation. There's no way. There's too many variables. There's no way I could do that. No. Pocket Potter has done absolutely awesome. He's got the fastest lap. He's first. He's done really well. Nemesis is off. See you later, Nemesis. Next time. Oh, I just missed it. I was just reading the quote. I got to the bit that said the quote. Maybe post it back in, Robin. Copy and paste it. 8 minutes left, yes. If we do one lap parade, damage off and ghosting off, make a nice, yes, yeah, alright, yeah, we'll do that, yeah. So damage off and ghosting off, yeah. Oh, Schwing's getting a bacon sandwich as well. But are you staying up all night though, Schwing? Are you coming in for the hour parade, Schwing? So, as I say, I would really love, what we're going to do next, fastest, oh, 3:13. Oh, bloody hell. And thank you, Kyle, for not logging out. I appreciate that. I know that you've had a few issues. And I do appreciate you not just, you know, sticking with it. That's what I want. If you are going to come in, this is what I'm saying.
Hello and welcome, everybody. How are you all going? I hope you're doing very well tonight, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. This morning, if you're in Australia. It is a little bit later than last time we did a morning stream, but look, it's great to be here. It's great to have you all along, so thank you to everyone that's already jumped in and said hi. So Jibus HD, we got Lee, we got Hippie, well, Kogan, Lee, whatever. George, how are you, mate? Mojo. Yeah, straight into a few technical difficulties. Unfortunately, it looks like my internet, even though the speed test looks okay, I don't think it is okay. I'll be honest with you, I just don't think it's okay. I think it's a bit up and down, but that's fine. Now, I am joined by Captain Le Mans himself. It is Ryan. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Getting there, getting it done.
Chirpy for the amount of hours I've been watching racing and stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I'm currently sitting on the floor. I am not even at my rig. I'm over at the floor, watching the computer, trying to get everything going. So that's cool. That's a thing, isn't it?
It's pretty wonderful.
That's definitely a thing. Like, it doesn't matter what you say. That's the thing. How does it work if he's already in the race? So the way he's doing it, Kogan, and I tell you what, I'm gonna swing around. I'm gonna get some stuff going on here so I can read all the chats. Won't be a second. It's going to be a bit of a make it up as you go sort of stream.
Yeah, definitely.
For me, I'm definitely just sort of winging this, so you're going to have to bear with me. And what makes it extra especially difficult now is that I can't hear GTUK to figure out when I need to do all the stuff. So
Pretty much.
that's a thing, which is definitely a thing.
But in answer to his question, though, he's doing 4-hour races broken up by 1-hour open lobbies.
Thank you. I'm just going to move the microphone while you
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So he's going to do like a 4-hour race, and then have a bit of a break, sort of thing, with a 1-hour open lobby, and then do another 4-hour race, and then another 1-hour open lobby, and so on and so forth. Just to sort of break it up, give everyone a bit of a thing, because obviously you don't want to be racing for actually 24 hours, because if you get X amount of dropouts, that's going to get pretty lonely pretty quick.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And because people can't join during a race, it means that, you're dead right. If everyone drops out,
Yeah.
it's going to be a very lonely 24-hour stream with no one in your lobby, isn't it? So you may as well just do it in 4-hour stints. I don't mind that. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware he was changing classes. I thought it was all pretty much going to be LMP1 or GT3 and that, or GR3 or whatever, and all that sort of thing. But it does look like he is now going to be changing classes, because I think the next 4-hour race. So I'm basically jumping in for like I think he's calling it a parade lap, which I kind of thought it was just going to be an open lobby session to get out there and smash about in the car and do my best. But yeah, that's okay. We're gonna go with it. I'm still gonna jump in, I think, with my LMP1 car, expertly designed with a livery by yourself.
I was going to say, if it's a parade lap, mate, we can drive side by side in our 919s.
We can look all fancy and stuff. Matib, hello. Hopped over from GTUK. Thanks for your support. No worries at all, dude. No problems at all. His 1-hour lobby will be opening in about 15-20 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to bring it up on my phone. I know he only had about 8 minutes of race left when I started the live stream. So apologies if this is loud. I'm going to turn him down there so I can see him, but we can't hear him on my phone. And once the open lobby goes up, I will jump in. So yeah, that's what's going on today. As I say, it's a bit of a wing it type of stream, but I guess the important thing is, and the reason why we're all here at 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, is the charity, of course. He's donating to the Demelza Children's Hospice, which is a really great charity. It is one that operates exclusively within the UK, so a bit of a shame that it wasn't an international for all of my Australian subs and things like that, but nonetheless it's a really great charity, and I know I have a lot of subscribers and followers from the UK, so I do encourage you all to dip into the pocket. You can see that Nightbot there is on to the link. Now that's his link. I haven't set up my own link. That will go directly to the GTUK Just Giving charity link, so I do encourage you all to jump across and dig into your pockets, donate to what is a worthy cause. You can look up the Demelza Hospice simply with Google, oddly enough. It's funny how the internet is there and you can find stuff on it, Ryan.
All the things that you can do.
All the things. Let's get some music going, because we're kind of just sitting here waiting and it's just silent. You're just listening to my Dorset tones, so let's get...
That's not such a bad thing.
Oh, man, it's not a terrible thing, no. It's not a terrible thing at all. We'll just get a few tunes going while we're sitting here, waiting for things to happen. Not too loud, obviously, just in the background. So let me know if I've drowned us out with my music. But it just gives us something to, it's just a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just I mean, we know, you know what music is. You know how music works.
Yeah, I do. I can't hear it because I'm listening to you via other means.
Of course.
But that's fine.
But other people can, which is always cool.
Yeah. Have you been watching much of the actual race?
I have watched a bit, and now I did go to bed at about 2:30, and whilst I got up at around about 7 o'clock and have had the actual real Le Mans race on, I haven't had the opportunity to watch a lot. I've mainly been dealing with many technical difficulties, so it's some big news that my regular viewers will have heard me talk about for a long time. Hey Chucky and Kev as well, welcome to the stream. Round Robins and everyone else I haven't said a massive hello and good morning to, but I was talking about a thing and stuff. What was that?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I finally, big news coming out of my PC, finally the Windows update worked. Which is amazing, because that is something that's been popping up in streams for months now. Months and months. So it has finally worked, and it was just catastrophic towards the health of my PC. Like, I had to reinstall my graphics card driver. Nothing worked. All the audio was screwed up. It was a hell of a thing. It was definitely a hell of a thing. It'd be really cool, Polyphony Digital, by the way, if you're watching, if we could go to something like this, and even though it's full, 16 to 16 people there, I'd love to just be able to go spectate. I'd love it to accept another half a dozen spectators, you know.
Yeah.
Don't have to join the stream, but just watch would be cool. Just saying, not making a big deal out of it. Hey Paul, how are you? Hello from the UK. Welcome right back to you from sunny Australia. It's not sunny here at all. That's a lie. Actually, it's raining. It's like actually literally raining right now.
Yeah, pouring down rain here as well.
It's cold. It's shite. It's here we are.
Some would almost say that we could get confused with being in the UK.
That's it. It does feel like I'm in the UK. Welcome, Maddie B. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm going to go with Maddie B. I'm Maddie B, and you can see why they're laughing at me. Sorry, Australian artist. Probably don't know if you're not from here. Eki Boy as well. Hello from Scotland. See, plenty of UK guys. So even though it's not an international charity, it is a UK-based charity. The thing is, I've got a lot of UK people floating around. Now, it is obviously going to be... Hey, Lim, how are you? It's going to be late in the PMs for the Europeans, and I know that means a lot of people are going to be going to bed. It's probably a bit early for the Australians as well, so it's a bit of an in-between stream. But we'll see how we go. We'll do what we can do. George, sorry Charlie, I have to go. I'll drop a few pounds on my way out. You're a champion, an absolute gentleman and a scholar. Thank you very much. I'm sure GTUK will appreciate all donations, but it's not about him. It's about the actual Demelza house itself, and they will certainly appreciate every £1 or £2 that you guys have to throw at them on the way through. Scottish Jim just popped in from the GTUK to say hi, and nice of you to support what Jason's doing. No worries. No worries at all. It's a pleasure to help out a good cause. Tis 11:37 in Ireland. So yes, it is getting late. I do understand that. As I say, a bit of an in-between stream. It's not a time I would regularly stream. If I'm going to do a morning stream, it'd be finishing by now. It wouldn't be starting. Yeah. So, it is what it is. I know that we're probably going to struggle to get a few of the viewers in, especially the UK guys who it's probably more relevant to, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to get it done, and that's what matters. Hey, old man, how are you? Great to have you along. Actually, I saw you over in Jason's stream, so it's great of you to switch across here. We'll do our thing. We'll spin some laps. We'll help him out where we can. It doesn't matter that it's an awkward time or anything like that. The point is, we're here to do some good for people that need it. Really,
that's it.
That's what it's about. So now, whilst we are waiting, it looks like he's actually on the final lap now. So I've got it playing on my phone. His stream. I can't hear him, but that's cool. I'm just going to kind of do what I can, and I can hit square there, can't I? And that will update my list. There we go. Beautiful. Good ping as well to Jason's stream there, as you can see, one red bar. Now, whilst we are waiting, and I'm trying to concentrate on something else, right? Tell us what's going on with the real Le Mans 24 Hour, because I wouldn't say that it's necessarily been action-packed in terms of the LMP1 class at the front, but nonetheless, lots of good things happening in the race.
But at the same time, though, they have been affected. So I mean, obviously,
they've had punctures, haven't they?
Yeah, both the Toyotas have had punctures and stuff, and there's been a lot of incidents in the top end. Just the most recent safety car was one of the SMP cars that had backed it in the wall after the Porsche curves, and destroyed a fair amount of the back of the car.
Yeah, right.
And it was an absolute massive effort by the driver, because you can continue, like, you can work on the car, and if you can get the car back to the pits under your own steam, you can actually continue the race. So you know, the driver was pulling bits off the car and all that sort of stuff, because you can go within a certain distance from the car, and if you go outside of that distance, the car becomes null and void. You're not allowed to use it anymore.
Ah, okay.
So they generally have like little packs that they'll tape somewhere into the car, which will have like a couple of screwdrivers and stuff like that, and a mobile phone so they can call back to the pit lane if the car's got no power. So they're well prepared for this sort of stuff, and he managed to get the entire back end of the car off, and
with his little screwdriver set that he's got in the car,
with his little pack he's got.
Yeah.
And it had 2 back punctures. It got it mobile, started it up, and moved about 20 meters, and the entire back end of the car is just like erupted in sparks as it's just chewing itself apart. There's flames and smoke and stuff going on everywhere. So that was the end of that one. But yeah, I mean, it's been pretty good. Like the GTE battle is it's definitely very strong as expected. It always is.
It is. Aston Martin not going so well. Apparently they're getting they must have aero issues, because they were saying it's kind of getting a stall along the Mulsanne Strait, which in aerodynamics term basically means that I think there's not enough air going under the splitter, under the front splitter, which of course you want, because that's what creates the downforce. Not enough air going under the front splitter, which means that all that air that's smashing into the front of the car is not getting redirected under the front splitter and sucking the car down to the ground. It's actually just slamming into the front of the car, turning into its normal turbulent whirlwind, and that's drag, is what I'm saying. That's an interesting way of saying drag.
If you don't understand aerophysics too much, quite a significant amount of the aero that comes from a race car is actually generated from the air going underneath the car. Correct. Not over the top.
A lot of people think that the front splitter is something of a front wing. But it's not. It's actually not a front wing at all. It is very much there to funnel wind under the car and create a low pressure system, which sucks the car under the ground. So by a stall, it sounds like that's not happening enough. And in fact, they may even be getting some. I don't know if they're getting any lift or not. I think it's just too low to the ground. They're not getting the air underneath. So it's just becoming really draggy, which means they're not having a great time, because they are down substantially with kilometres. On the long straights, on the Mulsanne Straight, on the 2 or 3 parts? Is there 3? 3 parts of the Mulsanne Straight.
Yeah,
with
So and you could even count the section after the Mulsanne corner, because going down from there to Indianapolis is still a very high speed part of the track. So yeah, it is affecting them. It is a brand new car. It's going to be teething issues. Regardless, it's obviously something that's not come up in the testing, because they've done a hell of a lot of it. But something that is going very well is the Porsche. Something I'm really liking about it is they've actually got these automated lights that when they put the pit limiter on, their white lights actually change colours. So they've got each an individual colour, so they can identify the car coming down pit lane. But I just thought that was pretty cool. But on an Australian representation front, we've got Matty Campbell's car currently out in front of the GTM by about a lap last I saw. So they are just trucking along real nice.
Yeah, which is always good, especially from an Australian perspective. Now, I think I am joining Jason's GameTech UK's server. I guess this looks like it might work.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to understand what's going on. Anyway, I am in here, which is great. I'm just going to mute the mic so I can listen to this again for a sec.
Okay.
I'd suggest if you want to jump in,
right, what I might do is then,
Ryan, you'd want to start trying.
Yeah, I'm sort of.
I reckon you're going to struggle, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, the problem is that he has to accept my friend request. So until he does that, I can't do anything.
Sorry, just trying to communicate. Type in chat. So I think we're all done. I am in. So let's go and do some laps. I don't... if anyone else is sort of streamception, watching 2 streams at the same time, keep an eye out when I'm supposed to be doing this parade lap, so I know what's going on.
Full? I'm guessing it's full.
Yeah, I reckon you're going to struggle. You're just going to sort of have to keep... Hey, Speedy, by the way. Did I say hi to Dom already? I don't know. But hi. Hi to everyone that's joined the stream. So that is the car. What have we got? Racing Super Softs. Let's go and try and drop a... Can I drop a hot lap? Is that allowed? Am I allowed to do this? I don't even know what's going on.
Don't know.
There are people leaving the room, so if you want to try and get in, you're more than welcome to try and spam that.
I can't do anything until he adds me as a friend.
Oh, that's true. That's true, which hopefully he'll do now. He might be... he might have just toddled off for a bit of a poo, I'm not sure. No, he's still sitting in his chair there. Again, very difficult to understand what the hell's going on here. Looks like he might be adding people. So that's cool. Hey Taryn, how are you? Welcome, new subscriber there, Andy. Great to have you along. Good to have you along on this late night, especially for anyone in the UK. You're in the Game Tech lobby. Cool, Taryn. Let me know what's going on when the parade lap and all that sort of thing. For now, I'm just going to jump out and do a lap because I don't know what else to do. So I'm going to do that. And whenever I'm supposed to be doing this parade lap, let me know. I'm going to do it from inside the car because I'm not here to set cracking hot lap times. Hopefully I didn't just pull out in front of someone. No, I didn't. So Ryan, talk to us about what's going to be happening in the LMP1 next year. No hybrids.
Oh look, there's no. So next year is still going to be a part of the 2018-2019 super season. Okay. So this year and next year is basically one season.
Yeah.
So there'll actually be 2 Le Mans 24-hour races in 1 year, basically.
2 24-hour Le Mans races?
Yep. So right. This year and next year, both of them are counted in the one season.
Okay.
Why they've done it, I don't really know.
Seems odd, but...
Yeah, because the first race of 2019 will be, I'm pretty sure they're going to do a double header with Sebring.
Yeah, okay.
So Sebring's they're going to do a 12-hour Sebring race on World Endurance Championship and on IMSA. So 2 12-hour races for 2 different categories.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting. I
think you're going to struggle. It looked like he was going to start adding friends though. Just
he's added me, but it's full. So
yeah.
It is what it is.
You'll struggle, but that's okay. Look, you're here for the chats, and you can update people on what's going on with the real Le Mans, because you know a lot more about this stuff than...
she is my bread and butter.
Than a lot of other people, certainly myself included there. It's a parade hour, so you can drive whatever you like in this session. Nice. I'm just going to do some laps in this. I just kind of want to... Yeah, it's Le Mans weekend. Give me an LMP1 car around the Le Mans circuit. And that's what I'm going to do. It's like, oh mate there in the... GT40 is going to hop out of the way like a champion. Yeah, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. So that's cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sure someone will tell me when I'm lapping around at flat knackers and he's trying to do a parade thing, but that's cool.
Yeah, it's too bad you can't show the top of the car to the people that don't know.
It is.
But
yeah, you tell us about the livery and why it's worth looking at. And maybe where they can find it.
Well, they'd be able to find it on finding an image of what that looks like from the roof, because unfortunately there's essentially no way you can actually look at it, which sucks. I was hoping that you'd be able to go into replay mode or something like that, but I tried to get a photo of it from replay mode and you just can't see it. There's no way you can actually see it. So the only way you can actually see a picture of it is if you go to Charlie's Discord, and there's in the livery section there's a picture of the roof of it, which I've actually taken inspiration from the 2016 Porsche LMP1 car, which had the Porsche Intelligent Performance down the roof, and I basically just changed that to Charlie Roscoe Racing. And
it came up sensationally too, if I can say so myself.
It does look pretty cool, but I'm not biased at all.
I am. I'm totally biased.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
So, but yeah, thanks to everyone who has joined me. I know a lot of you have jumped across from GTUK stream. which is cool. Well, I cannot say anything. I literally cannot say anything.
That view is pretty tough.
It's very tough. It's very tough, especially obviously I'm not going for lap times, but if I was, not a great view to be in, trying a lap time.
Yeah, well, you're certainly going to have to be doing the old Australia represent. I think you're the only one. I don't. I'll be getting in, so.
I reckon you'll struggle. It's just going to be down to a bit of plum luck, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's going to have a lot of people on his side of things.
Oh,
yeah.
and especially
people watching his.
Yeah, especially at this time of night for them as well.
You'll be pretty safe mid-afternoon for us.
Yeah, well, it's only going to get easier for me now. I mean, 9 o'clock now, so we're just heading into daytime where it's getting pretty late for them.
We are, and yeah, special shout out to those of you from the Northern Hemisphere that have jumped in. Despite the time, I understand it's getting very close to bedtime, but look, it's all for a good cause. The reason this is all happening and going on is not for any sort of advertising for either myself or Game Tech's channel. It is simply to try and raise some money to Mel's House, which looks like a really great thing. And I think if anyone is a father or knows children, then you can probably appreciate what they're doing. And I think we all know children.
Yeah, I'm guessing that some of us have come into contact with them at some point in their lives.
Yeah, that's it.
Some of us have even been some.
Yeah, look, you know, I think a fair proportion of us have probably been children at one point or another.
Yep.
I mean, arguably, my wife would suggest I'm still a child.
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely don't have the body of a child. The mentality is definitely there.
Yeah, I think mentally I'm like nearly 12 now, so that's good.
Yeah.
It's only taken me more than 3 decades to get there.
So there you go. Zin says he was a child once.
Really? There you go. So we've all come into contact with children. Oh, that came out wrong. We've all wow, that really snuck up on me, that one.
Interesting territory, yeah. Landing on
very
there,
interesting. But all jokes aside, it is a fantastic thing what they do. Obviously to life limited children and all the rest. So get on board. If you've got a few pound in your pocket, you never know. Hopefully no one here ever needs to use their services. But you never know. Maybe one day someone you know will be affected by things like that, and you'll be very proud of yourself that you threw a few bob. I'm even using British terms for money. Oh, am I supposed to stop behind him? Is that supposed to be a thing?
I don't know.
Or can I do laps? Anyone watching the stream? Am I supposed to be sitting behind him for this parade lap?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
There's not really anything. There's not really any. Yeah, don't do a Jamie Wink up.
Go straight in the back of him.
Well, no, that Jamie Wink up drove past the safety car, remember?
Well, that's what I was. I'll tell you what, I'm on the verge of it. I'm thinking about doing it. I still play video games that many would class that as childish. And yes, my kids are better than me. Yeah, but that's supposed to happen, isn't it? What am I doing? Let's make the call. Am I going past this guy or not?
Look, at the moment it looks like he's pulling away from you. I am delayed, obviously. I don't know. I have no idea.
We're all banking up. Let's see if Andy FPS goes past. Let's move over for him. No, he's not overtaking me. Okay, as yet unsure what's going on.
And yeah,
no one's commenting. You know what? Because I'm a badass rebel, I come from a country of criminals, as you all know. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
I've blown past him. I've done it. Lock me up.
Use that hybrid power.
Yeah, I've done it.
What are they going to do? Send you to Van Diemen's Land?
Yeah, exactly. Down south to ye old jail. Where am I on the track? Oh yeah, that's
You'd
right.
probably be able to just walk out of jail at this point in time if they sent you to the old Port Arthur.
Yeah, I reckon I would. I'd be able to probably stop, grab a touristy snack. Convicts, not criminals. Yeah, that's it. Oh man, you're dead right. You're dead right. Video games are great. I don't care how old you are.
Pretty much.
I play video games. Sure, there is maybe some times at work you might not necessarily advertise how prolific you are at. Jeez, I tripped over that word, didn't I? It's too early in the morning. Words are hard.
And yet, at this time last week, you were finishing your stream.
I was finishing my stream. I need to let off Fair Dinkum here. Fair Dinkum. Get off our Australian names, Fair Dinkum. Fair Dinkum. Morning, Brody. How are you, mate? Probably start getting some Australians trickle into the stream now, which is great. Bit of a different stream, bit of a charity stream today. Looking after one of my fellow YouTube content creators, another Gran Turismo channel I'm sure you've all heard of, who's doing a pretty nice thing. So the least I could do is jump in and lend a hand. And if we can get any donations, the links. Oh Jesus! Seeing through this section really is pretty difficult. But yeah, that's what's going on. So it's not going to be the longest thing. Just joined, and I'm in second. What is? Oh no, this is just a parade lap session. There's no one cares about lap times here, unless I'm the fastest, you know. But other than that, no one cares. Man, it's so much easier to drive in this view. So much easier, but it doesn't sound as good. Sorry, you were busy setting the fastest lap. That's okay. Are you Fair Dinkum, Taryn? Yeah, Taryn Fair Dinkum. I needed to read the rest of his name. Reading is hard. Words are hard, so therefore reading is hard. Haven't actually done many. I did a lot of laps around this circuit yesterday in the GR3 for the daily race, which was cool. Yes, Taryn, if you're flicking between the two, keep me informed with what is going on.
I'm just watching it now.
Ah, cool. No news I need to know about?
No.
I think he was having a bit of a 10-minute spell anyway, wasn't he? From memory.
He's back on now.
Yeah. But yes, all for a great cause. So dig into your pockets.
Saying to go back to the pits.
What's that?
He's saying to go back to the pits.
Go back to the pits. Roger Dodger. I'll just, will I shortcut it? No, I'll drive into the pits. Because I'm nearly at the end of the lap anyway. And I need fuel anyway. Hey?
I've stopped even trying to get onto the stream. I'm just like, nah, it's done.
Not going to happen. Yeah, no. Obviously he's got a lot of people trying to get in, so it was always going to be a little bit difficult. Well, I was 2.5 seconds up on this lap, so it would have been a decent lap for me, but that's not going well for that guy. Let's pull back into the pits and await further distractions.
So he has just driven out of pits. I think they're all like sort of in a bit of a slow line going up to the Dunlop bridge now.
Okay, well I'll whack a bit more fuel in and pull straight back out behind him. And we're just doing a slow parade lap, are we?
I don't know.
Follow the pace car. He wants everyone together. Cool. Done and done. Just waiting for this to happen. What a good looking livery that is. There you go. That was kind of a top shot there. You can see that it said Charlie Roscoe, sort of.
Yeah. So it's got to be a pit shot, eh?
Yeah, there was a brief pit shot there which just slowly showed the overhead sort of view of it. Righto, and we're back amongst it. That sounded like it used the petrol engine to leave the pits there. That's a bit unrealistic. Hashtag the real driving simulator.
Hashtag the real driving simulator. They probably don't have the electric and stuff putting together very well.
Where's the train? It can't be too far away.
No, you're going through Tetridge now. Onto the Mulsanne Straight.
I'm nearly there. Nearly there. The parade started. Yep, I'm definitely working to catch up. I had to get some fuel. My bad. There's always got to be someone late to the party, doesn't there?
But never. Fashionably late, as they say.
Fashionably late, that's what it's all about. Miller, whoa, I've gone through crispy bacon there for a second. Miller doing some drift in the, are we just sort of going side by side or just every car on the track anywhere it fits?
I think so. Yeah, he's saying that you go up the front.
Roger.
He's telling everyone to let you through.
Is he in the safety car?
No, he's in a GRC. It's white and red.
I don't know what look left and right is, so I'm not going to do that.
He's about to come up next to you.
And what are we doing? Just sort of...
I think he said they're going to pick up the pace a little bit.
Okay, I'm ready.
I know you'd be ready for that.
I'm ready. There we go. So I can actually see what's going on. So here's the thing anyway, we're doing some stuff.
Yeah, there's stuff definitely happening.
There's stuff happening for sure.
There you go, he's right there next to you.
He is. I must be going too fast, am I? I'm just trying to keep up the pace of the safety car, boys. Come on here. Come on here, you got to keep up with the safety car, otherwise there could be penalties involved.
Bloody Lewis Hamilton with you on the arse of the safety cars, going too slow, tyre temperatures and stuff.
That's it. Don't have to worry too much about tyre temps. Am I setting the pace? I'm just going to catch up to old Pocket Potter then, if I'm setting the pace, and just sit behind him. And that way everyone else can do what they need to. That's what I'm going to do. There's our fair dinkum. So that's Taryn, I believe. I'm on the grass. I'm ready in the chat. Don't mind me. That'll make for some good photos for him. Some good in-game shots. Don't hit the safety car. That would be bad form. That would be bad form. That'd be jolly bad form, wouldn't it? Oh, the safety car has run awfully wide there. Intense moments behind the wheel of the old flashing lights car. We got double safety car too.
Yeah, I was thinking that's a bit interesting. Double safety car with one massively behind the other.
Perhaps one is a medical car.
Course car.
Course car. Sneaky little penalty there and wound it off in a hurry. So what's the GO now? We just sort of...
I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening along here.
Me either. I'm just going to try and stick to my left-hand lane. Oh, he's slowing the field down here. I'm putting the hands of everything that I'm supposed to be doing. No. Putting the call of everything I'm supposed to be doing into old pocket Potter here. Fair dinkum's shot through. Oh, he's stopping on the line. We're all going to ghost here. I'm just going to stop next to him and see what happens. Blue flag everywhere. Are we all pulling up?
No idea.
What is, yeah. Well, this is definitely a thing, isn't it? Any which way you look at it, this is definitely a thing. He wants you to wait? Okay. I'm just kind of, you know, driving in the pack, doing my thing, trying to stay out of people's way. We'll follow Captain Pugwash through, because who wouldn't want to be behind Captain Pugwash? I might have to get his stream up below. But everyone's like going to hear it. We're doing this for an hour.
Another 4-hour race. I think this builds up the atmosphere. I really like it. I really do.
So I've got to go on my phone now. So you'll have to, as I say, this is a bit of a stream of figuring shit out as we do it.
No, Snubby, not yet. No, not yet. No, things like this are keeping me totally pumped up with it all. So yeah, not yet. I think by the end of the next 4 hours, especially in the racing cars, that might take its toll. Yeah, that might take its toll. Right, flash up here, look at the shot coming through, this looks stunning.
It's really weird driving in third person.
Yeah, we can say it's the best stream ever, yeah.
Been watching Le Mans for 10 hours, starting to get fraught.
I think it is, though, because look at what we've raised, look at what we're doing, look at the amount of people we're getting together.
I really should be in 5th gear, but I'm holding my phone up to my head with my left hand. So I'm just going to be punching with the 5th gear torque here out of whatever that chicane's called. Well, yeah, so...
certainly an interesting concept.
It is an interesting... So we're doing this for an hour. Is that right?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
It certainly sounds like that.
Right, okay. Well, let's see where this takes us.
Yeah.
How's the actual real race going? Have you got that up on your screen, right?
Yeah. I got the screen now. I got 5 screens in front of me, plus my phone.
5 screens. Good
So
grief.
that's a thing. But it's 13 hours, 51 to go.
Yeah.
So I've had my 2 hours sleep, and that'll get me through to the end.
So my problem is I feel like I haven't watched that much, because I kind of watched the start of it. Oh, we've had a stack. There we go. The accidents have happened. The accidents have happened. That got a little intense there. It was a bit like camping, wasn't it?
Jesus.
People are just smashing into everyone everywhere. It's always going to happen. I think you're asking a lot of people's patience to do this for an hour.
To drive it under 200 kilometres an hour.
People are going to be getting towier than a Roman sandal to just throw the boot into it. But yeah, no, I wasn't 100% sure sort of what was happening with this stream and how it was going to work and all the rest. But, yeah, I feel like I haven't watched that much of the real race, the feature race, the in real life race
yep.
because, well, yeah, because
stuff, technical difficulties.
I watched the first, so it started at what, about 11 PM, was it?
Yeah, it was about 10:40 or 10:50 or something.
Yeah, somewhere there. And I watched like the good first hour and a half. It sort of got through to midnight watching the race, which was cool.
Yep.
But then I kind of kept falling asleep on the couch, and I did stay up until like 2 o'clock watching it, but I never knew what was going on because I just kept falling asleep.
That's not the easiest ways to follow a race.
It's actually a very difficult way to follow a race.
It would be. See, at least for me, like when I woke up, I deliberately set my alarm for 2 hours, and yeah, when I woke up, I had all my screens going in front of me, and the live timing and everything. So I was like, "Yep, okay, so this is what's happened." And conveniently, I timed it so that I woke up 5 minutes before a highlights thing, so like before the top of the hour.
Oh,
so
yeah.
then when I woke up, I'd look at the screen and be like, oh, "Okay, here we go, highlights."
Yeah.
Catch up on what I just missed.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few highlight packages, so I kind of do know what's going on, but I don't know, it just kind of feels weird that we're this far into the race, and I really don't know what's going on. I'm inside of a Cobra.
Oh.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very, in a totally non-sexual way. But yeah, so I kept sort of nodding off, and at 2 o'clock I was like, well, I better go and make sure this stream's ready to go, because it's not something I wanted to deal with this morning.
Them computer difficulties.
A few people going back to the pits, possibly running out of fuel. I've got rear end damage after some collisions. Actually going to go in the pits myself and just get some damage fixed up. Nothing else going on, so I may as well just boot it and catch up again. Yeah, that's it. Super Crunch. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome to everyone who's jumped in. Bit of a different stream. It is all just for a good cause. So obviously you'll see Nightbot there spamming the link to go and donate to the Demelza Hospice Care. It's a great charity. Hit Google. It is a UK-based charity, but it still does very, very good work for a very good cause. So yeah, totally recommend. Did that repair it? Oh, it's repairing it now. I don't think I've ever had damage on to repair in a pit stop, so that was new.
Something different.
But yeah, I just don't feel like I've seen that much, because I kind of got through to 2, dealt with technical difficulties after the Windows updates finally installed after 3 months.
I tell you, I'm pretty torn though, because this whole not having to run yellow lights as a GT car,
Yeah.
it makes it difficult. Like
To tell which class is which?
yeah, which one's which? You know, you get this long shot going down Malsane, and you've just got all these cars that are white.
Yeah.
You're like, okay. The drivers are obviously 50-50 about it from what I've been seeing. A lot of them like it because, you know, they can actually see around them now, apparently. I don't ever thought it was that bad of an issue.
I didn't either.
Apparently it was. I mean, they ran with it for so long, you would have assumed that if it was actually impacting their vision, that it would have been changed quick smart.
That's it. And the thing is, it lets them know what car's coming up behind them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So obviously they were happy that they had the white now because it better visuals, but
Yeah.
before they liked it because they knew if there was a fast car coming because it was white. So
Exactly.
You just let it go.
Exactly. If you see a yellow light behind you, you can go, well, that's probably a competitor.
I'm not going to just open the door and let this one go.
Yeah. So now, when it's white, you can't sort of go, oh, well, that's probably an LMP2 car, or one
Yeah.
car.
I'll just, you know, they'll end up blocking them after on corner exit and all that sort of stuff just in case. I mean, if they come screaming up behind them as they're going down a straight, then obviously it's pretty easy to work out. But yeah, if you're behind you after a turn, yeah, they probably might block a little bit harder going out of a turn or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It is exactly what it is. What is this car in front of me? What's Crispy Bacon actually in? Is that's not the Tomahawk, is it? No.
It could be the Mazda, not a...
Mazda, not a Furai?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not that, I don't think. Let's go for a closer inspection. Let's go for a little look, shall we? What is that? What are you, sir? Oops, turned into him, my bad. That's right, when you look in your rearview mirror, you have to turn the opposite direction. There's a hell of a long outlap, though. But yeah, so after I dealt with technical difficulties between like 2 and 3, well, say 2:30, kind of went to sleep, got up at 7, but was sort of dealing with this again the whole time. And yeah, here we are with what, not much more than 12 hours to go of the actual real race, and I just don't think I've seen a lot. And I'm probably not going to get a chance to watch much today. The safety car's lost it. The safety car's gone all the way around. You love to see that.
Not very safe.
There you go. So McLaren VGT. Thanks, Paul. I knew one of you kind folk in the chat would help me out here. Looks like Game Tech is in the old Group C car. I've actually got to say, I did win one of the Formula, or F 1500, whatever the hell they're called. And I drove it in one of the daily races, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I hated it that much.
Yeah, right.
It felt terrible to drive. It sounded awful. Huge delay between gear shifts. And the car was so underpowered until the turbo hit, which was right at the top of the rev range. And like, I know you could say, well, yeah, you know, that's how turbos work. They don't produce power until they spool, and in a race car there's a fair chance that boost is going to come on pretty high in the rev range. But it was just so awful under the turbo spool. It was pretty much like driving a Ford Fiesta. No insult to anyone with a Ford Fiesta, but you probably know because you own it, it's not an express vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't even own the car, so I certainly won't be joining in for the next 4-hour race, which is, I was hoping to do, because I was expecting that they were just going to do P1s all night, but...
Yeah, well, I kind of thought the same, and I also kind of thought, even though this was an hour open lobby, I did kind of think we'd be, not racing, but just out setting fast lap times and doing whatever.
Just having a bit of fun.
Jump in a few cars and do a few things, but that's okay. This is what's going on, and we've got the second safety car around in the space of a lap. Old Peter Potter there. Peter Pocket Popper has gone around in the safety car. He's doing 1500, yeah, so I won't be joining him for that. I'll just come in here, have a bit of a chat for a little bit.
It's a bit like that GM guy that was driving the safety car at IndyCar and put a bit of boot into it and drove into the wall.
Yeah.
Not very intelligent, but
no,
happened all the same.
He was the ex-head of like the supercars, isn't he?
Don't know. Can't say I really read into it too much.
If it was a shorter lap, I'd just punch it and just try and catch up to the field, but it'd take me about 3 laps to catch up to him because it's a 4-minute track.
Yeah, they go pretty slow though. You do a 320 a fast lap on 320 to 325.
See if I can catch up, eh? Hope he doesn't get angry at me.
I'll turn him up. I think he's changing car anyway.
Good. I'll try and catch up to the field, at least do one fast lap. Hello, Miko. How are you, mate? We'll try and do one hot lap anyway. But yeah, anyway, the point of this stream is not about doing fast laps. It's not about, certainly my stream, I don't think it is for his stream either, to be honest. He's got a 24-hour endurance race in front of him, and that's a hell of a thing. That is a hell of a thing. So the point of this is simply to raise, I guess, awareness of the Demelza charity, and then raise some funds. So good on him. Obviously not a huge fan of the actual real Le Mans race because he's done it on the same weekend, but that's cool. A 2.8-second penalty, that's nasty. But yeah, that's what this is all about. So again, it's not so much about what you're seeing. Just make sure you jump over. Nightbot's spamming that. If you're watching this as a video and it's not live, and you're like, well, I don't see Nightbot because I don't see any chat, it's in the description of the video. And then once I finish the stream, which I'll most likely do fairly shortly, once I catch back up to the train, I'll probably finish this stream fairly shortly-ish, and then I would encourage you to jump over to Jason's stream and chuck a few bob at him. It's always good fun taking the Porsche curves flat out in the LMP1 car. They're still a good half a lap away. I should catch them this lap, but barely. Save the replay, it's worth having a look. Yeah, I probably will save the replay and just see if I can grab a few little screen grabs or something from it. How you going there, Ryan? Have you nodded off?
I've just been listening to his stream.
Oh yeah? How's it going?
Oh yeah, just standard chats and stuff.
Yep. Hopefully I do catch up to them here soon. But yeah, I was just saying I'll probably end the stream soon-ish, but telling everyone to jump over to his stream and throw a few bob if you haven't already done it through my Discord. Through my... Where did that come from? My Nightbot spam.
Yeah. No, well the Nightbot is spamming the Discord and the link to Demelza, just giving. So it's all over it.
Yes. How are we going to catch them? It looks like they've broken apart a bit. The whole field's a bit spread out now.
I think a couple of them have sort of made a bolt.
Yeah. It was
Jason,
always going to... Yeah.
Jason's currently driving about 70 miles, sorry. So I think it wouldn't be too hard for you to catch him at the speed you're going.
Yeah, I'll get him. I'm not far away. Yes, it was always going to be a big test of patience for a whole bunch of people playing video games to jump in and do like an hour worth of lapping around at parade lap speed.
Yeah.
It's the parade hour, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I've joined in for, the parade hour.
even just watching the outlap for the Le Mans cars for the real race is a bit tedious at times.
Yeah.
You know, obviously not as bad as the Nürburgring 24-hour when they've got to do an outlap of the whole track. But
I bet you that's
yeah.
a nice short lap too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Still, it's impressive though. Like when you see him drive out for the pits, that one outlap is it gets you in the mood pretty quickly for some racing.
I reckon I would. Well, I have officially caught the field.
Yeah, so that they haven't even done one lap yet from when you left them.
Is this the pack? Because there's a heap of cars on the... I'm looking at the actual track map up the top. There's a heap of cars.
Jason's just going through, like he's just left Arnage heading up to the Porsche curves now. So he'd be in here somewhere.
He'd be in this pack.
He's in an open wheeler.
Is he?
Yep.
See if I can find him. I reckon that's him up there. There he is. Go back to third person view now. It's always weird driving in third person view on a steering wheel. Some people do it though. Some people legit own a wheel and race in third person.
Something I could do.
Nah. You can't change. Can you change cars from within the server? You can, can't you? I think you can.
The field has, including Jason, half the field has changed.
Yeah. I think I just have to cancel entry. Go over here. Let's jump in the RX-7.
Now it's 7.
Let's do that.
If only I'd shared that livery.
If only you had, but you haven't.
No.
So that's fine. So how's everyone in the chat going? I know there's a few people here watching along. How is everyone? Jeez, it looks like a heap of people just swap cars. Get the little buzzer going. I don't know what old Peter Pocket Picker Potter there's doing. He's definitely doing some stuff. It's so weird going back to something that doesn't have any grip.
Jason's just gone to the Samba bus.
Oh, is he changing cars as well, is he?
Yeah.
You're tired? I reckon you are, Coke. And what's the time? He's saying he only wants people that are going to stick it out.
That's for the race.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. Definitely not worth. I could recommend the same thing if any of you guys are sort of thinking about jumping in. If you're going to sort of jump in and do the first half an hour, 40 minutes of his race, don't do it. Because what you don't want to see is his lobby drop down to like, 7 people by the end of the race. Ideally, he's going to want the full lobby the entire way through, so... And especially given the time of night, there's a fair chance that anyone in the UK and Europe in general are going to be thinking about bed soon, because the next race is not going to finish till like 4 AM. So let's have a little look at what's going on over here. Oh, there you go. He's in the Samba bus now. I've at least got his live stream up rather than mine. I can't read chat, but we'll see what he's up to. Try and do some mad skids in the 7. probably just front wheel lockup, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure, but it might be front wheel lockup. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend jumping in to his race and then just...
Yeah, no, that's not really good sportsmanship.
Kind of a dick move, isn't it?
Yeah.
So jump in, stick it out. Alonso's just taken to the track. It'd be his second time, wouldn't it? Be his second stint now?
Yeah.
1:30 in Denmark and getting sleepy. Yeah, not surprised in. Great to have you here, though. Great to have everyone here that's sticking around. I'm probably not going to stream for a whole lot longer, to be perfectly honest with you. I reckon I'm sort of starting to reach my capacity. But I was never jumping in to do a full race or anything like that. And unfortunately, I've got a bit on today. And it is, bear in mind, it is just 9:30 in the morning for me. Welcome from the future, by the way. Big shout out to you from the future, from tomorrow. From Scotland as well, 12:30, a little bit earlier in Scotland, so a bit better in Scotland than Denmark. Hey Charlie, did you share the Lancer mobile livery? The Lancer mobile livery. Oh, that wasn't my livery. That was my livery, Super Crunch. It was a cool livery, like the Peter Brock one, or Brock and Lowndes co-pilot one, whatever it was. Oh, the supercar race is on today as well.
Yeah, there is.
What time's quality? That's probably 10:30 or 11 o'clock or something, is it?
No, it's a little bit later because it's in Darwin, so like yesterday the race was quite late. Quality, I don't think quality was until like 1 o'clock or something.
Right.
So feel free to check that one, but yeah, I'd assume it'd be at least lunchtime before that's on.
Yeah, it was a beauty, yeah. No, not my livery, Super Crunch. I literally just went into Discovery, or Discover, not Discovery Channel. I didn't go to the Discovery Channel and look for liveries. I just went to Discovery in Gran Turismo and typed in the Lancer, my car, and found that livery. The Lancer's a good GR4 car, I've got to say it. Like, it used to be rubbish, and I haven't used it for a long time in a lot of patches. Getting the blue flag wave on here. I don't really know where the pack is. I think I'm actually no longer at the front of the pack. I think it's probably time to get going. Might try and catch up to the pack, do another little bit of lap with the pack. Because it looks like most of them are quite a long way through the lap. So let's do that. Hey G-Rex, how are you, my good friend? Hope you're going exceptionally well. We are just hanging out. I'm going to try and catch up to the pack here because it looks like that's what I need to be doing. I actually should make a video today as well about my RX-7 series, shouldn't I? That's the thing I should do at some stage today. Oh, she's got no loose as old Mother Goose through there. Shut up, RX-7 buzzer. The buzzer in my real car is so much better than that, babe. It's an actual, like a old school alarm clock. It's like, it's awesome. I love it. I love my buzzer. I'm just going to see how much penalties I can rack up. That'd be a pretty cool thing to do, wouldn't it?
Something different.
I feel like we now have a split pack. We've got 2 packs.
Yeah, Jason is currently in... Oh, he's just gone very fast into a tyre barrier at Mulsanne chicane.
Oof.
He's in a Ferrari end zone now, so you won't catch him.
Well, it depends what speed he's doing. Have we abandoned parade lap speeds at this point?
I think so. I mean, he's doing 90 miles, 100, sort of speeding up. A lot of people are going very fast. And that's sort of, as you alluded to before, it would really test the patience of people doing an hour of just putting around at 100k.
It would. I kind of feel like it's like saying to my 2.5-year-old twins, like, just sit at that table for an hour and don't move.
Yeah.
So I can say it, and they'll probably start at the table.
Yeah.
But it ain't going to last. But yeah, great to have you all along. I know it's a little bit different, and I've said it before, but I'm going to keep saying it because it is a charity stream, and that's what you do. Have a look at the charity. This is all for charity. This isn't for promoting my channel or Jason's channel or anything like that. This is all simply just in the name of raising some funds for, admittedly, a UK charity. But a lot of you guys are from the UK. And it's a good thing. Follow the links. It's in my description. Nightbot spamming it. Now I feel like I'm miles in front of the pack. Maybe the pack's catching me. I don't know what's going on. How long have I been streaming for?
Jason's in the group heading down to Indianapolis now, so they're almost like at Indianapolis.
Jeez, he's got the fuel burn turned right up. Because I'm nearly half a tank down. This is my first lap. It's 7. Or is it? Maybe it's my second.
He's just saying to regroup, so everyone's going back to the pits.
Yeah, okay. I will do the same. And then I will do a little bit more, and then I'm going to end the stream.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. And, yeah, next time I'll be on is most likely going to be probably Tuesday night, I would suggest, or Tuesday morning, depending on which half of the world you're in, for the RX-7 series.
Yes.
So hopefully you will catch me for that. Oh, I'm squeezing someone out wide there. Who was I squeezing? You can go back to third person view now.
And as we sort of came to the decision last night whilst we were doing a bit of lappage around Tsukuba,
Testing.
anyone who is watching this and are going to compete in the RX-7 series, we've decided that the livery that I've made isn't compulsory. So if you've made a livery or you want to make a livery, you can use that.
You can. It is encouraged to use the liveries that Ryan has created, but yet to upload. So
yeah, I'll do it in the next couple of hours today sometime.
There's a task for you.
Yeah, well, I got about 8 hours until I can join one of Jason's streams. So
yeah.
but
You can
yeah,
take my spot in the lobby if you want. You'll get to see it about like 5 seconds before everyone on the stream will.
Yeah, true. But yeah, so if you've got your own or you want to make your own, by all means.
Yeah, you can. Please do.
There will be 12 variations of the livery that I posted up in the Discord the other day for you to use if you would like to. We encourage it.
Yeah, that's the encouraged livery. But I know some of you jump straight in, and I'll say this on Discord because I know there's a lot of guys not here at the moment, especially given the time of night in the UK. But there's looks like a bit of an accident. No. I know a lot of you guys have already made a livery or expressed an interest in making your own livery. That's cool. If you want to do that, that's no worries at all. You can. But if you don't want to, can't be bothered, or you just kind of want to be part of the whole one make, one scheme type deal, then Ryan's option is there. That's cool. It's a cool livery.
Yeah, so there's 12 different variations. I'll post them up today whilst I'm watching Le Mans.
Yeah.
And yeah, but we'll post it in the Discord as well.
Yeah, we will.
But yeah, because we were surprised. Like, I didn't think anyone would really make any liveries for it, and we wanted to have something a bit uniform. And then, yeah, quite a few people actually made liveries, and I can appreciate just as much as anyone else the effort that goes into making a livery. So we don't want to waste your time. And
that's what it came down to. Because initially we were like, no, we'll just use these set liveries.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reality is a lot of people jumped straight in and made a few. And if you guys want to use them, we're not going to be like, oh nah.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah. Fit 190 kilometres an hour there. For a parade lap, the pace is definitely stepping up. It's not yet beyond the sheer power of the mighty RX-7, but...
Yeah, the RX-7's not being troubled here.
It's not being troubled. Another safety car accident out wide there. Plenty of that happening today in this
I
street.
was going to say, I think the safety car is the most dangerous vehicle out there.
I think so. There've been more safety car accidents than anything else. Is it actually GameTech that's leading the way now, is it? Yeah,
I think so.
we've given up on the safety cars because they crash too much.
It just crashed too much.
They crashed way too much. There we go, now we're winding the big girl out. 200... I have to stop here, that's right, I don't have as much grip as everyone else.
Yeah.
Plus I'm in third person mode on a steering wheel, which feels weird.
Good one, Hippie. He says he's going to buy 12 RX-7s so he can have one loaded up every time and just change the car because he can't change the livery.
Can't change the livery.
It's alright, mate. As we spoke about last night, there'll be one in there just for you.
Oh, because you can't change the livery in a lobby.
Yeah, you got to actually get out of the lobby.
Not backing out every 5 minutes to change it. Yeah, true. True story. So you can just change car. Don't you have an absolute shitload of cash, Hippie? Aren't you like cashed up to the hilt?
Well, considering that the
that
RX-7
you?
only costs like 30 grand anyway.
It does, yeah.
It wouldn't be that hard to buy 12.
The reality is that's probably the most realistic priced car in the game. Because I reckon if I wanted to buy an FD, although this is one of the Spirit R ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to get a Spirit R for 30 grand. Not 30 grand Australian.
Or find one in good condition for sale that hadn't been thrashed.
Oh, there's a few around. I've actually seen a few pop up over the last sort of year or two. Always white. And of course there's the Bathurst Spirit one as well, which I think is unique to Australia.
Yeah.
Could be wrong on that, but... So a few people diving in the pits. I'm actually going to end the stream there.
Yeah, right.
I'll take the lead. Come across the line. In first. Major corner cut. Don't even care. Buzz the tower. But I think that is where I'm gonna pull the pin. I reckon I've had about what I wanted to do there, which is cool. But look, it's been. Let's spectate for a second. Let's pick someone. Get yourself ready to jump in the server, Ryan, because you can get a little heads up here.
I'm ready, mate.
You're ready. You've refreshed and you're ready.
Yep. Because even people watching this stream, they'll still be time behind me.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
So.
But yeah, basically, that's what the stream was. It was just a quick charity support stream. I know it's a funny time of day to be streaming, and obviously not a huge amount of action, but that's what it was. It was just a bit of a parade hour for GameTech. Obviously, he's trying to pace himself. He's got 24 hours of this to do, and he is only about 5 or 6 hours in. So, if he's struggling now, which I hope he's not, he's got a long way to go. So I do wish him all the best in his endeavour here, and I believe they've raised a shitload of money. Let me go and have a little look at how much money he's actually raised. He's on
2,350, I think.
Yeah, I think that's around about right. So it looks like 2350, which is amazing. It's awesome. And if any of you guys, because I don't get any sort of on-screen notification if you guys do donate to the charity. So if any of you guys that have been watching my stream have donated since you've been here, thank you very much on behalf of well, not GameTech, actually, on behalf of them, the charity, Demelza. It is a good thing. And if you're in the UK, it's worth donating too. But otherwise, thanks for joining. Oh, hey Betty, how are you? I'm just ending the stream, mate. Just letting everyone know about the charity. It is in the link there. And obviously, if you've got nothing else to do and you're keen to keep watching the stream, jump over to GameTech Stream. I've put the link to his channel if you're not already subscribed to him. I have put the link in my description, so make sure you do that. And in fact, if I'm a crafty critter, and I don't know how crafty I'm going to be here, I might even be able to. I'll tell you what, though. I'll back out of the server. Are you ready, Ryan?
Yeah, mate.
Okay, get ready, and go. I'm leaving room now. Keep refreshing. Keep trying to join. And what I'll do, if I'm clever enough, I should be able to swap that over. Oh no, I'm not. It turns out I'm not very clever, actually, so that's fine. Transition that across. That's all good. That's no worries. Let's do that. And yeah, get over, watch your stream. Thank you to everyone who donated to the cause. It's a great thing. I'm happy to be a part of it, even if it's for a small amount of time. But for now, that is going to be goodbye until the next stream, which I think I said was going to be Tuesday night. So that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing hopefully all of you and a whole bunch more then. All right. Bye, Ryan.
Yeah, no worries.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.